The Historic National Building Museum is hosting its first augmented reality exhibition of the famous Notre-Dame de Paris Cathedral. The exhibit opens on the third anniversary of the 2019 Cathedral Fire. It transports visitors through the structure's 850-year history. It is fitting that this exhibition is hosted at one of Washington, D.C.'s iconic buildings, the National Building Museum. This building, originally known as the Pension Building, was built between 1882 and 1887 for three distinct purposes: to house the headquarters of the United States Pension Bureau that administered hundreds of thousands of pensions, many of them related to the Civil War, to provide a suitable grand space for Washington's social and political functions, and to commemorate the service of those who fought on the side of the Union during the Civil War. Today, the building still serves its original purposes as a venue for social and political functions. On April 15, 2022, exactly 3 years to the day of the fire at the Notre-Dame Cathedral, a major innovative interactive exhibition opened at the Building Museum. The focus of the exhibit is the famed Paris Cathedral, the fire that ravaged it, and the efforts to restore this structure. The innovative and very effective use of augmented reality is the creation of a startup French company called Histovery. Histovery collaborated with the public institution in charge of the conservation and restoration of the Notre-Dame de Paris Cathedral. The exhibits bring French heritage back to life in a 360-degree augmented reality immersion into the 850-year history of the cathedral and its ongoing restoration efforts. A large space is devoted to the exhibits and contains wall-size photographs, a reproduction of the iconic gargoyle, maps, and models of structures associated with the building of the cathedral. Throughout the exhibit hall are stations with QR codes that are used by a device called a histopad, which are provided to visitors at the exhibit. This device provides an augmented reality display on a touchscreen tablet. It is through these handheld devices that an immersive and interactive storytelling takes place. The histopad visually transports visitors back in time. Each station throughout the exhibit provides a different aspect of the construction of the renowned church, or the history of the cathedral, and its reconstruction after the fire. Here are some examples. Part of the exhibition transports the visitor back to April 15, 2019, as the world watched as fire ravaged Notre Dame, as it tore through the 12th century cathedral, destroying 2/3 of its roof and collapsing the world-famous spire. Current restoration of the building is a major focus of the exhibition. The histopad technology allows visitors to see workers in action reconstructing the elaborate architecture and rebuilding this sacred cathedral, including the stabilization required after the fire ended. The experience provides insight into how the restoration team is using historical and scientific evidence to inform the ongoing work to repair the cathedral. The exhibit experience is designed to appeal to visitors of all ages. For children, there are self-guided virtual treasure hunts that encourage exploration of the cathedral's history and identification of items secretly embedded within the augmented reality screens. This exhibit and the building museum are well worth a visit. The exhibit runs through Monday, September 26, 2022.